The visits to several squatting areas by housing ministers Collin, Croal and Susan Rodrigues ended with assurances to squatters that their circumstances will be improved within short time. Minister Rodrigues said the new People's Progressive Party government has taken note of the approach used in the past, which resulted in anti-squatting units of the government moving in to demolish the houses of families. She told a large group of squatters in Sophia that the PPP government is not interested in any confrontation as it looks to ease squatting and intends to roll out all relocation and resettling policies in complete consultation with those who stand to be affected.
That type of strong arm approach, breaking down people's places and so on.
That's what being causing problems the last time.
I'm familiar.
They didn't have nowhere to go.
I'm familiar with the incident. So we're here now to listen to you. We'll have to do some walkabouts in the area to make sure we capture everybody. Yeah. And we want to consult with y'all, meet with y'all, and make sure that when we come to an arrangement and we have a policy on this area, that everybody's satisfied and that we capture everyone.
Yeah. But even with this assurance in place, Minister Croal said that while the ministry looks to address what's happening now through strict regularization efforts, it will not encourage any new squatting.
We will not necessarily be encouraging new squatting. I know we are trying to address what is happening now, because you have the tendency sometimes persons, when they hear that there will be approach, there will be no breaking, then they want to take advantage. So no new squatting will be allowed.
During talks with the squatters, the ministers heard of failed negotiations under the previous APNU AFC administration and failed efforts by squatters themselves.
I end up here after getting 5 children, and it's me alone, and I didn't really have nowhere to go. After getting big, you don't know. I had to come on my own, and I decided, well, after this man on the front, he was the first man at the front, and I did long before she. You understand? So I come down at the back and I build a little place at the back there, and I did about 6 years or something.
6 to 7 years now. Recently, when there was on the tarmac, they collect the papers saying that they're going to give us a call, put your number at the back, big. Did it and nothing such as yet.
You ever check back with them?
Check back. I couldn't get to meet the person that I had to meet, because she said to come in, ask for her, and come into the office, and I didn't get to meet her.
What were you asked, man?
Well, boss, everybody got their own thing for say. I did apply and things, and I was to check back. Well, I tell you, how life going, and things, you don't know, things get frustrated, and I didn't check back. I tell you personally, I didn't check back, but the other day they come and they said they was to do something for me, and nobody didn't come, and there was a visit with this when, I tell you, but the government that been in recently, you understand, them said they coming around for make things happen for we, and they didn't none then come and do nothing. They said they come in and do something for we, they come and break we down.
The ministers promised prompt and coordinated action to have those issues addressed. The team from the ministry was particularly concerned with squatting taking place along conservancies where potable water is accessed. This prompted a visit to Durban Backlands, where the ministers were updated about the contamination of the water, along with the conservancy that helps the Guyana Water Incorporated to supply the capital city, Georgetown, and its environs with potable water. Kurt Campbell, Newsroom.